What if everything you've learned about the universe is just the tip of the iceberg? Beneath the surface lies hidden knowledge so profound that it shaped the greatest minds in history, from philosophers to scientists. Hermes Trismegistus, the enigmatic figure who bridged Greek and Egyptian wisdom, left behind teachings that claim to unlock the secrets of the cosmos. But here's the intriguing part. These teachings were buried for centuries, reserved only for the initiated. Why? Because they hold the power to transform not just your understanding of life, but the very fabric of your reality. Think about it. Concepts like the law of attraction, which have become so popular, are merely fragments of deeper universal laws that Hermes taught millennia ago. These principles reveal how your thoughts shape your world, how vibrations influence outcomes, and how every aspect of existence is interconnected. Yet most people remain unaware of their true potential. Imagine if you could access this wisdom and begin mastering your life in ways you never thought possible. Doesn't that sound like the awakening you've been waiting for? Here's the real question. Why now? Why are these ancient secrets resurfacing in a world more chaotic than ever? Perhaps it's because the time has come for you to uncover these truths, connect ancient knowledge with modern science, and finally take control of your destiny. Are you ready to dive into teachings that could change everything? The origins of Hermes Trismegistus. Picture a sage who unites the brilliance of Greek thought with the spiritual depth of Egypt. Hermes Trismegistus is not just a name, it's the embodiment of universal wisdom. During the Hellenistic period, Greek and Egyptian cultures merged, blending Hermes, the Greek messenger of the gods, with Thoth, the Egyptian god of writing and knowledge. This fusion gave birth to a mysterious figure the ancients called thrice great. Why thrice? Perhaps because his legacy resonates across philosophy, alchemy, and spirituality. But what made him so indispensable that his ideas have withstood the test of time? This knowledge didn't appear out of nowhere. It was passed down as a treasure, carefully guarded by initiates over millennia. Along the Nile, Egyptian sages preserved traditions stretching back over 3,000 years, revealing secrets only to those ready to receive them. One such secret emerged as the legendary Emerald Tablet, dated between the 1st and 3rd centuries CE. It is believed to contain the essence of all alchemy, distilled into the enigmatic phrase, "as above, so below." But how could a single tablet shape the spiritual vision of entire generations? Even more fascinating is how this wisdom survived through ages of conflict and cultural upheaval. Think about it. Texts that endured fires, conquests, and censorship still speak to us today. Isn't it curious that these teachings, so precious and mysterious, have outlasted so many others? More importantly, what makes them so powerful that they continue to capture our imagination? What did Hermes know about the universe that still resonates with modern seekers of meaning? Influence on Western philosophy. Hermes Trismegistus wasn't merely a mythical figure. He was the invisible architect behind some of history's greatest intellectual revolutions. His name became synonymous with Prisca Theologia, the belief that all human wisdom originates from a single divine source. During the Renaissance, philosophers like Marsilio Ficino and Giordano Bruno rediscovered his texts and placed them at the heart of a movement seeking harmony between science, religion, and philosophy. Imagine the impact. A world in transition finding in Hermes a guide to unite reason and spirituality. But have we truly honored this legacy? Even Isaac Newton, one of history's greatest scientists, dedicated years to studying Hermetic alchemy. He saw no contradiction in exploring both the physical and metaphysical principles governing the universe. Intriguingly, Hermetic concepts like the law of mentalism anticipated ideas that modern science is only beginning to grasp, such as the connection between mind and matter. And what about the law of vibration? Today, we recognize that everything in the universe vibrates, something Hermes taught centuries ago. How did such profound knowledge remain confined to the shadows for so long? This raises another question. Why were these transformative insights restricted to secret societies? Orders like the Rosicrucians and Freemasons preserved these teachings, sharing them only with the initiated. This prompts an unsettling thought. What did these societies know about the power of Hermeticism that compelled them to guard it so zealously? And more importantly, what does this mean for us now that we have access to these ideas? Hermetic texts and their preservation. Hermetic texts are like windows into nearly forgotten wisdom. Among the most notable are the Corpus Hermeticum, the enigmatic emerald tablet, and fragments discovered in Nag Hammadi. These writings, though ancient, continue to offer transformative insights. Take, for instance, the phrase, "as above, so below." It's not just a poetic idea, it's a key to understanding how our minds influence the world around us. Imagine applying this to your daily life. Could adjusting your thoughts reshape your reality? It seems bold, but perhaps that's precisely the secret. The fate of these texts is a mystery in itself. They were hidden, protected, and nearly destroyed countless times, as though something or someone wanted to prevent their light from reaching the world. During times of religious persecution and censorship, these manuscripts found refuge in the hands of secret societies. Ask yourself, why would something that could benefit so many people be treated as dangerous? And why, despite everything, were there always those willing to risk everything to preserve it? Could it be because these words hold a power that defies convention? Now that these texts are available to us, what are we doing with them? Many read without understanding, others dismiss their potential. But what if these ancient words contained a formula for transformation, just as they did for alchemists and philosophers of centuries past? What would you do if you could decipher this code and apply it? After all, the question remains, why do the deepest secrets always seem to be hidden in plain sight? The Hermetic laws and their parallels with science. The 7 Hermetic laws don't just describe the workings of the universe, they echo through scientific experiments that validate their truth. Let's start with the law of mentalism, which states, the universe is mental. The double-slit experiment in quantum physics shows how conscious observation can alter particle behavior. This principle suggests that the mind is the matrix of reality. What you focus on expands. The law of correspondence is equally captivating, as above, so below. Fractals in nature, from snowflake patterns to galaxy structures, reveal the interconnectedness of the micro and macro. Just as your inner beliefs shape your external experiences, nature reflects this same universal symmetry. The law of vibration reminds us that nothing rests, everything moves. Experiments on phantom DNA demonstrate that energetic frequencies can alter molecular structure. Similarly, your emotions, each with a unique vibration, directly influence the circumstances you attract. The vibration you emit is the invitation the universe accepts. The law of polarity teaches that everything is dual, everything has poles. Neuroscience shows how opposing emotions, like joy and sadness, activate distinct brain areas, but can be shifted through practices like gratitude. This reminds us that even negative situations can be transformed through perspective. The law of rhythm speaks to life's cycles. Everything flows out and in. Circadian rhythms, which govern sleep and energy, exemplify this principle. Aligning your actions with these natural cycles enhances balance and productivity. With the law of cause and effect, it's clear that every action has a reaction. Newton's third law of motion mirrors this exactly. Your choices, big or small, set off inevitable consequences, so cultivating conscious actions is key to creating the future you desire. Finally, the law of gender reveals that everything has its masculine and feminine aspects. Biology reflects this in the balance between the brain's rational left hemisphere and intuitive right hemisphere. When both are in harmony, your decisions become more aligned and complete. These connections between science and Hermeticism invite us to view the universe and ourselves with a renewed sense of responsibility and curiosity. If these laws govern everything, how might you use them to transform your life? Now that you've uncovered the eternal wisdom of Hermes Trismegistus, the question is, what will you do with it? Knowledge alone isn't power. It's the application of that knowledge that transforms lives. Think about it. How would your life change if you truly understood how your thoughts shape your reality, or how universal rhythms could guide your decisions? These aren't just abstract ideas, they're tools waiting to be used by you. Are you ready to embrace the power within and start manifesting the life you've always dreamed of? The journey doesn't end here. If you're truly committed to taking the next step, the ebook, The Prosperity Key: Unlock Financial Transformation with Hermetic Principles, is your guide. In it, you'll learn how to apply these ancient teachings to your financial life, turning obstacles into opportunities. Curious to discover how the laws of the universe can bring prosperity into your world? Don't wait. Grab your copy and start transforming your life today. If you found value in this journey, let's continue spreading this wisdom. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another revelation. And don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. Because when you help others awaken, you create a ripple effect of transformation. Together, we can bring ancient wisdom to the modern world, one mind at a time.